Okay, this is my third attempt at this video. I almost got it finished a minute ago until Tiny Take crashed on me. Drats. So in this video, we want to open our previous project. We want to make a few objects and place them into our scene to make some interesting things. Opening our project can be a little bit difficult on a shared computer. Perhaps the easiest way is to find the folder that you used to save your Unity project. There's my folder there. I'll double click on that and I'll go into the assets folder there. Now here I've created a number of other assets, materials that we'll come to later. What you should see is a Unity scene file. So when you double click on that, you can open your Unity scene that you created in our last lesson. Opening a project this way is a nice way to ensure that you don't go and create a new project each time you start Unity. Now since I've left you, I've gone and made a few changes to my project, and this is what we're aiming to do in this lesson. Your project will still be completely white. What we want to do is we want to add some game objects. So click to Game Object, choose to add cubes, spheres, capsules and cylinders. Leave planes and quads alone for a moment. Add those and then place them into your scene and just make them, align them so that they're a bit interesting. Perhaps try and make some steps the way I've done here. Perhaps try and make a ramp if you can. I made a ramp by making a cube and then rotating it. Okay, so I'll create a cube, place it on my space. Let me change the size. Adjust the height, the size. I'll just pause the video while I adjust this and get it to my liking. And so now you should have a bunch of solid objects in your space. Don't forget to rename them. I'll rename this The next thing we want to do is make some materials and apply those materials to these shapes. Sorry, I shouldn't call them shapes, I should call them solids, 3D objects. So to create a material, I need to go to my Project tab and I'll click on Create and choose to create a material. I get a new material down here. One of the things that I can adjust is the colour. So choose a suitable colour. Once your material is made, you can drag the material, and as you hover it over any of the objects that you have there, it will apply itself to that object. There we go. It's always a good idea to name our material. So now try and make a bunch of materials and apply them to the different objects that you've got. Okay, with that done, let's take a minute to explore the camera a little bit. I skip back to my hierarchy view. I will choose to select my main camera. Now I am going to move the camera around. Now notice as I move the camera around, in my game view, I see the effect that this has. Take some time to play around with this and explore how this works. If I rotate the camera, it affects the view that I see. Don't forget to save your scene.